Hey friends, it's Melissa from White Castle with Books, and this is the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. So the first question is, what genres would you like talked about more on Booktube? I would like to see more self-help books talked about, as well as relationship books. I just think that both of those things are really important in our lives, and they're not given enough weight, even in like schooling and in college. It wasn't really a focus. I think it would be helpful, especially in the modern world where conversation just is a different thing than it was. So I think it would be really helpful. And I love self-help books and I love relationship books. It's just a passion of mine to research and study and understand those things better. So I think it would be useful to get other people's opinions on books like that and find new books in that way. The second question is, how do you feel is the best way to make friends on Booktube? And my answer to this question is to be genuine. When I first started out with my channel, which was only about 3 months ago, I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure exactly how to interact with people, and I knew that I wanted to interact with people to become a part of the community and to help my channel grow as well. But I thought to myself that I just wanted to make sure that everything that I did was genuine. So when I watch a video and I enjoy it, I will give a genuine comment on that video. But if I don't feel anything or the need to say anything, I don't force myself to make a comment. And so I think that being genuine will come through with everything that you do, and then you will in turn find genuine friends and make genuine relationships with people. So yes, I just say be genuine, be yourself. Question number 3 is, what do you enjoy most about making videos? I think that my favorite thing to do with videos is to come up with a new idea. I've only done that a couple of times and I haven't really even published, like I have an idea for a Booktube tag. I haven't done it yet, but just like the excitement of trying to come up with different ideas and new things to add, to try to add value to the community, I get really excited about that. And also I love comments. I read the 5 Love Languages book, and I discovered that my love language is words of affirmation. And so the comments that I receive, and I've never gotten a negative one so far, but the comments I've received have just been so uplifting and positive. And for me, it's like a special treat. Every time I publish a video and I get a comment, I'm really excited about it and it means a lot to me. The fourth question is, what do you least look forward to when making videos? And for me, that's actually just the setting up of the camera and the lighting and getting a position right. I kind of get nervous about it, I guess, trying to get it the way that I want it, as well as finding time where my children are distracted so that I can record a video in quiet. So just kind of finding the time to do it is the hardest part for me. I really enjoy editing. I like making thumbnail pictures, and I do like coming up with content, so it's just kind of the setup that's hard. The sixth question is, what are some themes you would like to see more or less of in books? And for me, I would like to see less resolution just by fighting. I feel like, especially in fantasy, it's always about war. It's about who wins in the end with powers or with skill or with the most people. It's just always about war. And what I would like to see maybe a little bit more of is just diversity in main characters, as far as like, instead of just having the main protagonist be really powerful or have incredible abilities as far as sword fighting or arrow, it's all about battle. I would like to see more just abilities that are like not pertaining to fighting. And I have nothing against fighting. I enjoy fight scenes. I enjoy interesting ways that people do magic. I just think it would be cool to come up with things that are not powers that aren't just pertaining to fighting. Powers that help the main character in a different way outside of battle and outside of fighting. Question number 7 is, what are my main Booktube goals? And because we travel a lot, I don't really have a chance to make friends where we stay. We're in Nebraska right now. We're only going to be here for a few months. I haven't really made friends here. So Booktube was kind of my way that I could make new friends that would go with me wherever I went, and we could talk about books and we could talk about writing and we could just have a really positive, I could just be involved in the really positive community of BookTube no matter where we went. So my main goal was to kind of help myself with having a community that can support and help me through just all of the traveling that we're doing. My other goal would be just to grow as a person. I know that I will grow through putting myself out there. There's nothing more, I guess, that brings you more self-aware than watching videos of yourself. And so it was another way that I could try to become more confident and more articulate and more comfortable just putting myself out there and being who I am, no matter who's going to see it. Question number 8 is Question number 8 is what advice do you have for a new booktuber? And I feel like this is something that is kind of silly for me to answer because I am a very new booktuber myself. But once again, I just go back to being genuine and not worrying about how quickly your channel grows or how many comments you get or how many likes and subscriptions that you get. It should just be about being yourself and being comfortable and confident with who you are, because people are going to like you the most if you're just being you. And so I would just say focus on being genuine with both who you subscribe to and the comments that you make and the videos that you make. And people will like you if you put the effort into making quality content that adds value. Question number 9 is what qualities do I look for in other booktubers? And for me, I look for somebody who really delves deep into analyzing books when they give a book review. As an aspiring writer, I love to hear things more than just I liked this part or I didn't like that part. People that describe what makes a book interesting to them. I really appreciate that. And I also really just like to watch vlogs. I watch Haley in Bookland, and I love her reading vlogs. It's really fun to watch just kind of what she does, how she spends her time, and how she manages her time being a really well-known booktuber. So I do like watching vlogs as well. But yeah, just people that can really delve deep into analyzing a book is something that's really important to me. And finally, question number 10 is what is something about you that doesn't have to do with books that my audience might not know? And that I did a whole entire video on this because I just had my birthday and I turned 27, so I did 27 facts about me that you might not know. But something that you might not know about me is that I absolutely passionately love to sing. And it was between trying to form a career in writing and trying to form a career in music. Those two things were just head to head for a really long time, and it took me a long time to zero in on writing and accept that I couldn't really do both of them and be a stay-at-home mom and take care of my children the way that I wanted to. So I love to sing. I've done some theater stuff. I can play the piano a little bit, but if you were to just see me in my home, it would be me singing all the time. I love to sing. So yeah, those two passions, writing and singing, were just really head to head, and I still find ways to spend some time singing every day so that I can kind of fill that need as well. So those are all the questions on the Booktube Newbie Tag 2.0. I would like to tag Charly Anderson at Reader Turned Writer, and I will put her in the link down below. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and as always, thank you, and I will see you in my next video.